final in Istanbul. We continue with this year's champions, Aston Villa. Joining me on stage is manager Unai Emery and the player of the match presented by Hancock, Emiliano Buendía. Like yesterday, we have simultaneous translations in English, German, and Turkish, so please ask a question in one of these languages and into the microphone. Please state your name and media as well. Tommy, I give you the floor.
And if we can stick to one question, we'll try and get around as many people as possible, please. If you raise your hand, I'll work round the room. Matt, on you go.
Hi, I'm Matt Law from The Telegraph. Hi, Unai. In your very first press conference as Aston Villa manager, you said that your dream was to win a trophy for the club. So how does it feel to achieve that dream?
Good evening. Yes, of course, the ambitions of the club as well is very important, and how we did the process, and we are, of course, in this process, makes sense, everything we did, and how we are achieving this trophy, and how we are getting our development clearly in different process strongly. And with this trophy, we are sure we need as well. And the club as well, in a lot of things, is trying to get better. Of course, my dream when I arrived here was play Europe, play for trophies, to dream trophies. This is the first one we are achieving. We played before two semi-finals in Conference League and in FA Cup. We were close. And the experiences we are having, the experiences like today as well, is very important how we can as well get better. And of course, a lot of players with experience as well, having trophies, some are not, or myself. But the most important how we are doing here. And makes sense with this club because after 1982, the club won Euro Cup Europe. Was something they are missing it, the support, not for Champions League or for something, is for a trophy. And achieving this one is something make us so happy, so proud of everything we are working. But we are not going to stop.
There you go.
Good evening, Radek Silmajer, Czech Republic. I have a question on the player. Big congratulations, big achievement, but it was outstanding match. 1 goal, one assist. I wanted to ask, what did you have for breakfast? Because I wanted to try it too. And at the end, what are the next goals? What do you want to achieve? Thanks a lot.
All the credit for the nutritionist. He gave me a porridge for breakfast, so yeah, I'm very happy for the team, for everyone involved in this club, because like the manager said, this was a process since they arrived. The team, the club, and the players, everyone improving, getting better during the seasons, getting experience together, and playing Europe in 3 seasons in a row. So I think the campaign we did this season in Europa League, it was fantastic. All the credit for everyone in the team. And then we have a really good match tonight against a really difficult opponent, but I think in those details we make the difference and we could get the victory and win the trophy.
Turkish. White Czech TV Net.
Yeah, hang on 1 second. He's going to ask the question in Turkish, so...
For the boss? For Unai? Yeah, okay.
And if you could just say your name and media as well.
Vahittin Çiçek TVNet. Öncelikle tebrik ederim hocayı. Villarreal'de 2021-2022 sezonunda Juventus eşleşmesinde ilk yarıyı mağlup kapattıklarında ikinci yarı başlangıcında oyunu kurarken Foyt'u içeri sokup ve baskıyı kırıp ikinci yarıda sahadan beraberlikle ayrılmıştı. Bugün özellikle geriden oyun kurulumunda merkezde hem sayı fazlalığını yakalayıp hem de rakip baskıyı kırmayı başardı. Emery için en önemli bölge olan orta sahada fazlalık mıydı bugünkü ana strateji?
Yes, maybe, but everything. I don't understand exactly the question when you were asking me, remembering me the match against Juventus, but I don't remember exactly which match was. But okay, speaking about the midfielders, yes, the midfielders are very important, and for us, they are giving us balance, a lot of balance, defensively, offensively, and we have a different profile of the players playing as a midfielder, but the commitment to play in everything we need, they were doing, and today was very important how we were always being organized through our two midfielders.
Alexander Grudnev, Q Sport Kyrgyzstan. Mr. Emery, first of all, congratulations, and I wanted to ask, it looks like...
No, sorry, it's okay, I was just wondering where it was. Sorry.
It looks like it was not the most difficult game in this tournament. How can you evaluate the preparation and the game? Because after the goals, it looks like it was easy. What is your point of view on this? Thank you.
To win is very difficult, and to play one final is very difficult. And during the way in Europa League, how they were some teams contender or favorite to get the final, they didn't achieve it. And when Friburgo, for me, very respectful team, and how they beat it before teams in the semi-final or before the rounds, they deserve to be here. And they are a team, very intense team, and a good team, good coach. And our priority of course is to respect firstly the competition in Europe, because it's very, very difficult. And you are making the question, I don't know why not completely respectful with the opponent. I don't know why, but to win a title and to play one final is very difficult. And the teams they are here because they deserve it. And we were speaking today morning we were speaking in the hotel about the last 15 years, the finals played in Europa League, the teams. And of course, the players, they were following the message. It's very difficult to be here and difficult to beat the opponent. We were not feeling the favorite. We needed to show on the field in case we were on the field. And through the massive respect we had during the 90 minutes, we beat them.
The next question will be in Turkish. Sorry.
Sen Turkoista. Onun öyle bir.
Erhan Alveroğlu, Fotospor ve Şok Gazetesi. Hocam tebrik ederim öncelikle. İngiliz takımlarına İstanbul çok uğurlu geliyor. 4 final oynadılar. 4'ünü de kazandılar. Biri 2 İngiliz takımıydı tabii. Bunun yanında da sizin için biz Türkler hani kupa canavarı diyoruz ama siz kendinizi aslan olarak, lakabınız ya da öyle diye kupa aslanı gibi oldunuz. 5. kupanız Şampiyonlar Ligi'nde görev alacaksınız bir dahaki sene, artık garantilendi. Orada da bir kupa hedefiniz olacak mı? Bir soru da Buendia'ya sormak istiyorum. Can you use the...
It's for me?
Yes, for you.
Oh, sorry.
Tam benim izlediğim açıdan vuruşu yaptın ve topun gidişini öyle bir izledin ki top gole filelerle buluştuktan sonra da çok güzel bir sevinç oldu. Top süzülürken kaleye doğru neler hissettin?
Is it working?
Well, I found myself in a good position. When I check around, I see I have some time to control and turn, and then I commit to the strike. It's something I've been practicing, of course, trusting my both legs. So I had the confidence, and at the minute of the goal, nearly the half time, I commit to the shoot, and the feeling straight away I struck the ball was really nice, and I could score a goal. So it was important because helped the team and also in a crucial moment because just finishing the first half could be in a good momentum for us and in a bad one for them. So I'm really pleased and I'm really happy.
You were asking about
4 times English teams win the title in Istanbul. 4 times English teams win in Istanbul Cups. I think Istanbul is coming very good for English teams, and your 5th times of winning UEFA Europa League. What about the next year? Will you have a
Champions League. You mean Champions League next year?
Yes, Champions Leagues. Do you have any chance to win it? Do you want to, or like this?
We are enjoying each moment, and we are working hard to achieve improves, and to get this trophy is one strong step forward we are doing. And next year we are going to play again Europe, and we played in Europe Champions League 1 time, quarter final. We played Conference League semi-final. We played the final today. We will play next year Champions League. The best team in the world are there, and of course it's challenging us a lot. And we are going to enjoy, like we enjoyed this year in Europa League. It's really fantastic to compete in Euro, to compete against another country's teams, and of course with the level they have. And we are so proud of how we are doing, and of course enjoying the process we are doing, and the way we did with our supporters. They were traveling all the countries we are playing. They are there, 3,000, 4,000, and of course we must try to share with them our emotions and our momentum like today. And next year is a huge challenge again to repeat the Champions League, and of course we are going to try to be protagonists like we are today.
Thanks. We're going to finish off with Ian and then we're going to go because we need to catch the rest of the players.
Thank you, Tommy. Unai, congratulations. Yesterday you dismissed suggestions that you were the king of the Europa League. It is one hell of an achievement to win it 5 times. When do you think, from a personal point of view, what you've achieved will actually dawn on you?
I am really proud and very grateful for the club as I was before, competing in Europe, in different competitions in Europe. And through the clubs, through the supporters, through the history of each club, like Valencia, Sevilla, Villarreal, I am thankful for them, because without them, I am not being successful in this competition. And of course, here as well is the same. Firstly, thankful Nassef and West Eden, because when they brought me here, I was getting the challenge with them to develop like we are doing, but they are supporting always our process. And thankful for the supporters, because the supporters as well, they are showing us their wishes, their desires to be challenging in the level we are. And in Premier League, in Europe, or in different competitions we are. And of course, I am thankful. I'm very thankful for the players, because the players are. In all the team, I was successful in this competition. I needed the good players. And now, as well, I am so thankful for the players, because they are necessary, how they are as well following our ambition, the club ambition, the army ambition, my ambition. And of course, the players, they are protagonists and dead on the field, like today they did. And it's something I must be thankful. This is the reason I am not feeling the king in this competition. I am feeling really thankful. And we are the king together. And of course, I have my responsibility as a coach to get it, but I can't tell you I am feeling myself only protagonist in this competition.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Okay.
No, no,